the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Today is January 19, 2022. It's 9 a.m. I already did video 1. I've edited and it's rendering right now. As soon as it's finished, it's gonna be uploaded, depending on how YouTube decided to, if they're gonna flag it. But the main thing is that there were a lot of things I wanted to do. So I had to stop and start editing since 4 o'clock, I believe. So this video, I want to focus on Buzzy. This is my back end. Let's go on Twitter because Buzzy had some stuff. I added this at the end, or maybe I'll take it out and put it on another video, but I just added this to the list of Buzzy stuff. But let's go to the very first one that I bookmarked since last night. Okay, this is Buzzy. Exclusive. We publish our report on the coordinated hate campaign targeting Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex. We illustrate the conspiracy, and we believe it is the most comprehensive and damning report on this topic. You can read it here. All right, so I'm gonna go to it, read it, and then come back out and read some comment and other tweets that relate to it. And if I have time, that last tweet that I showed you, I might add it or maybe take it to another thing. Okay, January 18. Okay, not now. Let's do that now because I already did it, but I don't want to do it while I'm recording. Okay, November 19, January 18. So that's the latest one. Okay, so this is the report. All right, table of content. Oh my God, 51 pages? 51 pages. Ooh. Definitely, I may not be able to do the other one, the 2 ones that I added, but let's see. All right. On October 20th, 2021, we released one of 3 reports on single-purpose hate accounts targeting Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The initial report outlined how fewer than 100 single-purpose hate accounts were responsible for approximately 70% of the original and derivative hate-filled content targeting Harry and Meghan on Twitter. On November 1st, 2021, we released our second report to show how single-purpose hate accounts strategically targeted and interacted with specific journalists and royal commentators to amplify their conspiracy theory and increase their exposure. We concluded that 9 out of the 10 prominent Twitter accounts that primarily covered the royal family, in fact, had interacted with at least one of the 84 hate accounts we were monitoring. On at least one occasion, we could link a conspiracy theory shared by a single-purpose hate account to an award-winning journalist and author who then amplified the conspiracy theory on Twitter and TV. As I'm reading this, there was a tweet Buzzy put out that someone pretended to be delivering and went to his house. Okay? So reading this made me realize they don't like what Buzzy is doing. Okay? They know. I think Buzzy knew who's behind all of this, but he's not making it public. But let's continue. This third and final report will demonstrate how single-purpose hate accounts coordinate on several platforms, use Twitter to spread disinformation, monetize their hatred, and circulate conspiracy theory on YouTube. We will illustrate how single-purpose hate accounts have turned targeted harassment and coordinate hate campaigns into a lucrative hate-for-profit enterprise. We will prove how one of the most well-known hate accounts that uses the moniker, quote, Yankee Wally, and quote, helped start one of the first anti-Meghan hate groups online and is in communication with Samantha Markle, Meghan Markle's half-sister, or excuse my language, maybe I'll blur it out. Okay, we will show also how Yankee Wally is buying fake Twitter accounts to and bulk to continue her anti-Meghan hate campaign. This report will explore who is behind some of the most popular hate accounts and examine how they leverage their popularity into lucrative YouTube-dependent incomes. We will prove statistics and estimated earnings for some of these YouTube hate channels and a list of the most popular anti-Meghan YouTube hate channels. Oh my God. Okay, let's see here. Now it's getting interesting. This is why I don't read this stuff, because so I could share them with you. Okay. In 2018, Yankee Wally co-founded a private MeWe group focused primarily on Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Samantha Markle, Meghan Markle's half-sister, was also a member of the group and became friends with Yankee Wally. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. All I'm thinking is those siblings. My God, the mind is very empty. Members of the MeWe group will fabricate falsehood about Harry and Meghan and strategize about how to disseminate conspiracy theories and disinformation on other social media platforms. The group was composed predominantly of middle-aged Caucasian women located in the United Kingdom, United States, and Australia. Members of the group use derogatory terms when referring to Meghan Markle and her black supporters. Several members of the group often create derogatory memes to share outside of the group on Twitter and Instagram. The group will be the catalyst of a coordinated and sustained smear campaign targeting Harry and Meghan and spanning multiple social media platforms. In 2019, Yankee Wally, Murky Meg, and according to Two Taz began creating low-quality YouTube videos targeting Harry and Meghan. The trio created hate-filled and mostly inaccurate videos to monetize conspiracy theories about Harry and Meghan. The 3 YouTube channels had a combined 70+ million views and an estimate, oh my God, $494,730 in total YouTube earnings. Wow. And then YouTube is keeping a really magnifying glass on me. Oh my goodness, on my channel. I'm nowhere near this. Nowhere near this. Okay. And by the way, he said combine. Okay. Not just one channel. It's as a combine. Okay. And that's an estimate also. The trio also coordinate their effort on Twitter, cultivating a following by disseminating conspiracy theories and disinformation about Harry and Meghan that were concocted in a MeWe group. Their effort allowed them to interact with journalists and royal experts who then, in some circumstances, amplify the falsehood. The women leveraged their Twitter popularity to funnel their followers to their YouTube channel. This is what happened when, can you imagine if I had started in that same kind of, intention? Because YouTube had, from the beginning, when I started covering Harry and Meghan, I felt like YouTube was disparaging my channel, was trying to do things to discourage me. And then I've shared this with you. When I hit 200 followers, I thought it was almost like 1 million. I was so happy. But something came to me, bring me back down to reality, why I had my channel, why I started covering Harry and Meghan. And then after that, anything that YouTube did, whether they flagged me because I knew I wasn't sharing any, with the exception of some time of video that has music, so I could understand that. But in terms of things that I was sharing, which anybody could see on social media, I know some of the topics were very controversial, but they were the truth. They were things that everybody was talking about. And I saw YouTube was trying to discourage my channel from growing. Guess what? That when I hit that 200 subscribers, whatever had went into my head to make it big, like I'm some shit or something like that, bring me back down to reality. And then after that, everything that YouTube did with my videos, I didn't care. I fight them and I did what I needed to do for them to show it, whether I make money on them or not. All right. So I'm glad I did that little, I went through that little episode. All right, let's continue. Because if I was after money, I would have been discouraged already. But my goodness. Okay. And this is not to say money is not important. Yes, I need money. There's a lot of things I want to take care of, but that was not my primary intention for studying. Well, the channel was already there. It's just the topic of focus, okay, that I switched. All right, where they will discuss the conspiracy theories they helped to manufacture. They did not limit the coordination to the MeWe group. The trio also used a private WhatsApp group chat to strategize and discuss tactics they will employ on Twitter and other social media platforms. Oh my goodness. The trio popularity grew among anti-Meghan hate accounts. In one instance, Murky Meg used her popularity to amplify a conspiracy theory she helped manufacture, which in turn a royal expert ultimately then repeated on TV. Twitter eventually verified Murky Meg, giving her a considerable legitimacy. Introduction continue. Yankee Wally touted her public relationship with Samantha Markle and her popularity with anti-Meghan hate accounts to correspond with journalists and royal experts. Yankee Wally also spearheaded efforts to manipulate conversation on Twitter. In one YouTube video, Yankee Wally gave a tutorial on creating fake Twitter account. What in the name? What? Sheesh. In another YouTube video, she demonstrated how to use VPN, virtual private network, to make it appear they were users from another country. Wow. Damn, that's a lot of studying. Phew. Prop to Bozier. My goodness. Okay. Yankee Wally boasted about using multiple Twitter accounts and manipulating conversation on Twitter. In one circumstance, she inadvertently shared her search history in a YouTube video showing she was searching for a service to buy fake Twitter accounts in bulk. they will always make a mistake somehow. But Brazil was able to pick that up. I don't follow them. Okay, during the same video, she also inadvertently shared the email confirmation, oh my God, for her order. Using multiple accounts to manipulate conversation on Twitter is strictly prohibited. And Twitter has suspended over 19 accounts operating by Yankee Wally. My God, my God. Okay, after repeated complaints and report by Twitter users, Twitter also suspended Murky Meg's verified account in September 2021. Murky Meg was the second hate account of the trio to be suspended by Twitter. According to Taz's Twitter account is still active, although Twitter's reporting system has acknowledged she has violated its rules on multiple occasions, including for abuse and harassment. Platform manipulation didn't end with Twitter. Yankee Wally showed her YouTube viewers how to make negative Amazon book review appear at the top. She also admitted she left a negative book review about Meghan Markle's book without actually reading the book. This is why you have to stay. Oh my God. But anyway, and then the thing is that they have no shame to go on public platform to show their sinister kind of thing. Okay, Yankee Wally even instructed her viewers to use a VPN, virtual private network, so that they could abuse the archwell.com website. Wow. This is why we need to keep on praying, because why do these people feel like they have to do that to disturb somebody else's peace of mind? Why? They are baggage for God. Definitely baggage for God. All right. Yankee Wally is just one example of many single-purpose hate accounts, and there are dozens of others, including YouTube channels that violate both platform rules. Yankee Wally isn't the exception to the rule. She is the rule. Wow. After we published our first report, Twitter initially suspended 11 single-purpose hate accounts, and the following week, Twitter suspended an additional 13 accounts. Twitter also determined other single-purpose hate accounts were breaking their rules against abuse and harassment, but Twitter didn't permanently suspend the accounts. So which means they could always reactivate them again. Introduction 2, continue. Okay, the single-purpose hate account that Twitter permanently suspended create new accounts and continue their abuse and harassment. Twitter's limited enforcement of its rules appear to embolden the most toxic hate account on more than one occasion. Previously suspended hate accounts openly mocked Twitter and bragged about, quote, always coming back, end quote, after being permanently suspended. Wow. This is why I don't bother, following people, and I don't care if people follow me. But my goodness. Okay, we observe hate accounts coordinated and blatantly harassing journalists who cover our first 2 reports, and they show themselves, and Buzzy went right at work and track them, see what they're doing. Okay, and although the accounts did break Twitter's rule for abuse and harassment, approximately 120 single-purpose hate accounts, my goodness, account that Twitter previously suspended temporarily lacked for abuse and harassment or currently violating Twitter rules remain active. Okay, based on the data and extensive evidence we collected, our research has revealed a sustained coordinated campaign to defame Harry and Meghan. Wow. And tarnish their brand. The campaign spanned several social media platforms according to multiple continents, and the key participants are predominantly Caucasian women between the age of 35 and 65. 38. Okay. Racism and YouTube ad revenue are the prime motivators of the core group. Subgroups are driven primarily by their hatred of Meghan Markle. But what did Meghan do to receive this? What did she do? All she's been doing is good things. Oh my goodness, Lord. Wow, you need to come to these people. Wow. Taking their cue from the core group, the bizarre and nonsensical conspiracy theory they believe are reminiscent of Aquan but the hate and vitriol they spread will classify them as hate group. My goodness. The trio. Okay. Okay. Shit. He even have pictures of them. I think there was a picture I came across with this. Was in front of one of the palaces. Oh my goodness. I mean, at this, what is it? Age what? Did he say 35 to 65? Yeah, 38 to 65. At this time, it's time to enjoy your life. Relax. Why put yourself in this? But let me read. Okay, the trio. Yankee Wally is a 65-year-old Caucasian woman from the United Kingdom, and other hate accounts credit her with being one of the founder of the anti-Meghan hate group. Yankee boasted about her years of running brothels and causing mischief. Oh my God. They didn't even stop. They didn't even, do this in secrecy. They let it get everything out. Oh my goodness. Okay, causing mischief, and she is open about her current online career attacking Meghan Markle. Okay, so she's saying it widely, so she's not ashamed or not afraid if they were to call them to court. Okay, Yankee Wally is friend with, according to Taz and Murky Meg, and like Yankee Wally, they are also Caucasian women from the United Kingdom who have made an online career out of attacking Meghan Markle. The three women have discussed their friendship openly in their YouTube videos and on other social media platforms since 2018. The trio have used their Twitter accounts and YouTube channels to attack, smear, and spread disinformation about Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In 2019, the trio signed a petition requesting the Brington and Hove Council reject the usage of the title, quote, Duke of Sussex, end quote, and Duchess of Sussex by Harry and Meghan. They claim such titles were entirely non-democratic and symbolic of the oppression of the general public by the wealthy elite. The petition received fewer than 4,000 signatures and it fell. Wow, so they the one who are behind all of those petitions. Phew. The petition is one of many examples of the women working together against Harry and Meghan. You know what? They're just baggage for God. I don't know if Harry and Meghan gonna take any legal action, but we're just gonna leave them to God. God will know what He can do for them, because look like they don't have any problem or baggage to carry. So God needs to give them a load. Okay, so I read this paragraph. The petition, okay, women working together against Harry and Meghan. So there's the link to the petition. All right, let's continue. Okay, the trio's friendship. According to Taz and Yankee Wally, credit Murky Meg for helping them start their YouTube channel. And according to Taz, tweeted several times about her friendship with Murky Meg. The three women remained friends until September 2021. What happened then? Okay, when Twitter, there's my answer. When Twitter suspended Murky Meg, according to Taz and Murky Meg stopped talking to one another, putting Yankee Wally in the middle of an ongoing dispute between the two of her friends. Okay, so there's a tweet about it. You could freeze your screen and read it. I don't want to read the nonsense. We just know they already have problem. All right, according to Taz on ZDF, okay, on Remembrance Sunday, according to Taz, tweeted about a camera woman who stopped her and asked, according to Taz, about her thought on the Queen missing Remembrance Sunday. According to Taz, claimed the woman asked her what she did for a job, and she joked she might end up on a cutting room floor if they look her up. According to Taz, essentially acknowledged what she does online would be problematic enough for her not to be included when the segment aired. ZDF did air, according to Taz's interview. They did it anyway. Okay. And then they released a statement after someone complained about ZDF giving, according to Taz, airtime. Okay. So that was probably some of the pictures that I saw. I did see one of them on Twitter. I don't know if I shared it with you before, but I was like, there's one of them that looked like they were in front of a palace or castle or some sort. So that probably her. Okay. So this is too small. I'm not even going to bother reading it. Okay. From Crocheter to Murky Meg. Okay, before becoming known as one of the most notorious anti-Meghan hate accounts, Murky Meg was known for her crocheting skills and Kiz Wiz crochet brand. In 2018, I mean, why didn't she continue to do that? You know, to tell you the truth, I want to learn how to do crochet. I started and I stopped. It was too much. Why didn't she do that? Why she had to go the other way around? I guess this is what happens when people need money right away, but they have to go in the unethical way. My goodness. Okay, before becoming known as one. Okay, I read that in 2018. SNIZL, what is that? Wrote about Murky Meg's crochet water balloon and the future of her brand. Murky Meg also had a YouTube channel that showed people how to crochet. Why didn't she keep up with that? But it wasn't nearly as popular as her current anti-Meghan endeavor. Oh my goodness. This is where core value comes in. Can you imagine that? If I had that skill, I probably would still making videos, because what is it? When I first signed up to the monetization program with this channel, YouTube rejected me. YouTube rejected me. And as a matter of fact, I didn't do anything. I let people know, look, YouTube rejected me. Can you tell me what did I do wrong? And then I went on Twitter, let YouTube people know, let whoever knows. I don't know. I went berserk because I knew in my conscience I wasn't saying anything wrong. But if you continue at it, eventually people will, oh my goodness. But she's a baggage for God. That's all I could say. Okay, local Lancaster mom create a fun way to cool down this summer. I mean, my goodness. These are too small. I can't see. Why the former madam? Okay, Yankee Wally is candid about her former life as a brothel madam. Oh, really? Okay. Yankee Wally is also outspoken about her run-ins with the law. Okay. In 2005, the South Wales Echo published an article about Yankee Wally pointing an air pistol, oh my God, at a terrified 23-year-old student. Oh my Lord. Yankee Wally pleaded guilty to possessing a firearm with intent to cause fear of violence. And the judge sentenced Yankee Wally to 4 months in jail. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Road rage woman gun threat. Okay, so that's probably the thing here about her. A brothel madam pulled a gun on a man during a row over a car parking space. All right, so he pretty much sums it up right here. You could pause your screen, okay, and read it. When I get to it, I'll enlarge it when I'm editing. All right, next tweet, MeWe Group. Yankee Wally, a.k.a. Gifted Welsh, a.k.a. Skylark's sister, co-founded the private anti-Meghan MeWe Group to share information and photos that group members could disseminate on other social media platforms. The group members fabricated much of the information and altered many of the photos. The MeWe Group was akin to a Meghan Markle disinformation repository. From the MeWe Group, the falsehood of memes spread to Twitter and then to other social media platforms. Wow. And this is that thing here. Okay, we have a private group and MeWe where we share pics and latest info regarding Meghan Markle. Our library is fit to burst. Oh my God, come and help yourself. No megulators allowed. Happy New Year. Okay, come on ladies, we have had a group here. We all have differences, but we agree one goal is to take down Meghan Markle. You know what, Lord? They all are baggage for you. The Meghan Markle is minding her own business. Duchess of Sussex minding her business. You know, do charitable work. But these people, Lord, they are baggage for you. Okay, there's this here. Okay, I want you to join me on MeWe, the next gen social network. No ads, no spyware, no BS. MeWe.com. Join MeWe to gain access to our private group. Warning: stands will be sniffed out. Oh my God! At Semi Markle, this is the tag Meghan half sister. Okay, Twitter DMs. On July 28, 2019, Yankee Wally published a YouTube video titled Meghan Markle's sister, Samantha Markle, has given me permission to publish our DMs. Wow. In this video, Yankee Wally shared Twitter direct message from Samantha Markle asking Yankee Wally to talk about Samantha's personal issues in one of Yankee Wally's video. Oh my lord. That's the thing here. You guys could read. Wow. Okay. It's too small. I'm not gonna mess up my eyes for this. Okay, let's see here. Not to mention the fact that she was into Nazi and devil worship, all this sweet stuff. Now it's just a facade as she persists a target and harassment because she did not get away and will not admit. What are they talking about? These are crazy people talk. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna enlarge it when I'm editing, but I'm not gonna read them. All right. On December 5th, 2020, Yankee Wally published a YouTube video titled A Message from Samantha Markle. Her book is almost here. In this video, Yankee Wally shared Twitter direct message from Samantha Markle. All right, so these are the thing here. You guys go enlarge it and check it out. My goodness. Wow. Okay, hate account tutorial. On July 23rd, 2019, Yankee Wally published a YouTube video titled Meghan Markle is uncultured, uncivil, spoiled, and rude, but she can see 500 yards with her rat eyes. Oh my God. Alright, in this video, Yankee Wally gave a tutorial on creating a single-purpose hate account using quote throwaway emails and quote address. De la Lama, refugee, Europe belongs to European. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, because there's a lot, okay, I'm up to page 14. So you guys could continue with that, okay? Could continue with, there's more. And then I'll put the link in the description. You guys could continue with. What I'm going to do, however, look at this, okay? Maybe I'll read that one. Let's see. Yankees YouTube earnings. On December 2nd, 2021, Yankee Wally published a YouTube video titled Meghan Markle has won a city copyright claim, but she is now known worldwide as a big fat liar. Okay, in this video, at around 9:19, there's the timestamp, Yankee Wally inadvertently showed her YouTube studio estimate monthly revenue. Wow. She earned £2,503.84 for November, or approximately close to $4,000. Okay, and I just estimate, okay, rounded up. In June, Yankee Wally earned $3,000, or approximately $4,059.45. We estimate Yankee Wally earned, what is that, 32 plus, let's say £33,000, or $44,000 plus each year, producing hate content targeting Meghan Markle, her family, and her supporters. Okay, our estimate is based on her total yearly view and the RPM display on Yankee Wally's YouTube studio dashboard. Okay, so they look at that. So this is estimate. Wow, wow, wow. Cooperative YouTube channel. Okay. I was gonna stop, but this is starting to get... An early day of Yankee Wally's YouTube channel, she posted a community comment telling her followers she was monetizing her YouTube channel but was not allowed to make money. Yankee Wally also said that she will give back any money she earned to her viewers in the form of Amazon gift card after purchasing a laptop. Yankee Wally claimed her YouTube channel will become cooperative. Okay, we can't find any evidence of Yankee Wally sharing her YouTube earning or giving her viewers Amazon gift card. In fact, Yankee Wally continued to accept donation, okay, while earning thousands of dollars each month. Okay. Whew. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, there's more. Okay, there's a lot. Okay, there's Brazil showing estimate and things like that. All right, so I'm gonna stop with this, go to the next tweet that I share because I'm 31 minutes here. All right, so let's go back to Twitter, and this I'll put the link in the description for you guys. All right. Oh, I did say I was gonna read some of the comments. Let's read some of the comment here. Okay, I was genuinely horrified by the sheer volume of videos created to harass Harry and Meghan. It's beyond lunatics, but calculated, targeted, and coordinated harassment. The police and lawyers should get involved. Okay, yes, police and lawyers should get involved. Also, social media platform punished, but which must be power to those who will go on social media platform. They have ignored all our reports during previous years, even ignore Botsentinel. Okay, London Twitter office must be suspended. As I'm reading this comment here while I'm editing, something crossed my mind, but it's kind of hard to explain. The state of this country right now, it's very difficult for Harry and Meghan to sue, as bad as this sound, because right now people are not even some, how will I say that, some judges are not really following the books. It's really hard for me to explain this because the leverage in terms of the political aspect of the country. I just think right now what is best to be done, and probably Harry and Meghan are doing this in the background, is to talk to public officials. Talk to public officials, see where things can be changed slightly. Because right now, maybe they could gather information with Botsentinel's report, gather information until the political aspect is slightly different. But right now, I think it's very hard for them to. It's easy to file. Anybody could file. Okay, I filed my thing. You have what, $35 or something. You get your court document, you file it, and you submit it, and then they give you a due date, a docket number, and whatever, and you show it to court. Well, it's easy. But when it comes to something like this, you have to be very strategically in terms of the political environment of the country. Right now, I don't think it's a good time for them to sue. The only thing I think they could do, prepare themselves, okay? Lawyer up, gather information, and when they go out, do their security as much as possible and all of that. Then when the political aspects sort of change the environment, it's not yet, maybe in the future, but not now. I don't know if I make sense, but you have to see, it's like one of those unspoken words, and if you pay attention to the environment of things around you, you could get a sense of what I'm saying here. But it's very hard. It may sound gibberish as I'm saying it to you right now, but it's kind of hard, I think, for them to sue right now. Okay? But they could speak to public officials, how things can change slightly, and then at the same time, they could gather the evidence when they're ready to sue. But right now is not the time to sue. Okay, important point for UK so-called journalists from Voivoda organized hate campaign started in 2018 as shows this data, not because Meghan or Harry did something. You see, that's what I was questioning myself. What did Meghan do? Nothing. Okay, as you love to write, because they sued, they defell, because they did Oprah interview. No, from 2018. Okay, Palace supports those trolls. UK journalist who is going to publish biography of Camilla is one who most actively retweet those trolls, take their lies to media. If Palace wouldn't like this, they would not ask her to write books, invite to meetings. Okay, Chris is doing the work that these social media sites are letting spiral out of control. Misinformation, harassment, monetizing hate, and threatening people. He's standing in the gap for more than just Meghan and Harry, but others who are actively targeted. Okay, the establishment. What is it? And usually at the beginning of my video, you see my back end. YouTube actually removing. I had a little private DM conversation with YouTube on Twitter because I didn't know what was going on, why certain things were happening. I sort of bring it to light in one of my community board thing, but I didn't share the private message. But I took it privately with YouTube. All right, and then there were 2 videos that were on my channel for the past maybe almost close to a month. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks for them to do the manual review in order for me to somewhat make money off of the video because they put a restriction of it. And I asked them to review it. And it took almost 2 weeks. And I was starting to be not worried. I really don't care. But I wanted those videos to be out because I was starting to get the new videos coming up, the January videos, because I changed my the color of my thumbnails. I didn't want it to messed up with the thing, because the videos were done previously, and each time the scheduled date is coming up, I have to keep on pushing it back up again, because YouTube never review it for me to make it live. All right, so this is how I deal with it, to schedule my videos, because YouTube, normally I wanted to do, let's say I make the video today and make it public the same day, but because the way YouTube is restricting all of my videos, I have to schedule them at a later date for YouTube to review it, and then at least make some money. I'm not gonna be ashamed of that. Yeah, I spent time making those videos. If I could make money, yeah, I want to make money off of it. YouTube sort of, they didn't say it directly, they sort of try to guide me to make money off of those videos by a subscription. I was like, no, I don't want to make money through subscription. And some comments on the comment section were suggesting that as well. And I'm like, look, I'm reading this free on social media, and some of you just saying you're not on social media. So I didn't see, morally, for me, I didn't see it was right for you to pay me reading some of the thing with my freaking accent for you to pay me reading tweets for you. It didn't seem right to me. Okay, but if YouTube monetize my channel, yeah, I want to make money off of it. Yeah, but anyway, so these are the comments that going underneath the Buzier's tweet. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Maybe I'll make it an hour. I already have an hour video, which I just did this morning. All right, so there's Boozy, another tweet again. It's interesting how Yankee Wally is whining on her YouTube channel, but refusing to answer reporters' question. I guess it's hard to make up a credible excuse when they are her words. Okay, so they're using her words against her. Okay, did anyone report these people to FBI? Isn't, what is it, YW? What is that? Is it YouTube? Okay, I don't know what's YW. From the UK, is it Twitter? Maybe. Okay, no, not Twitter. Isn't Yankee Wally from the United Kingdom? I could have sworn the UK has laws against cyber stalking. And isn't that other one from, what is it, New Zealand? I could have sworn they have cyber stalking laws too, just like the US. Mama said, if you don't learn from the head, you will learn from the behind. Okay, let's see here. All the people follow her now know that their leaders and mentor is a what? Okay, they try to make Harry and Meghan uncomfortable. Now they themselves are uncomfortable. Okay, because Yankee can say what she wants on YouTube. It won't question her. Okay, she outed herself and thought she could hide her madam behavior behind a keyboard, but unfortunately, it's a no. Okay, the thing that irks me is how these YouTube women call Meghan Markle everything but a child of God, but she's, quote, the problem, end quote. Meghan Markle isn't obsessed with them. They're obsessed with, quote, putting her in her place, end quote. Thus the hate accounts. I think it is the money that behind it. They realize that the social media platform allowed them to make money off of their vile kind of thing, so they're going for it. But they just baggage for God. Okay, looks like some folks are buying her yarn about this being about her past instead of her online activities and the here and now. Okay, she was altruistic brothel owner and only pointed a gun at a guy because he was stinking drunk. All right then, I've heard enough. Not fun when you are on the receiving end. True. Okay. Altruistic. Really? She said herself she couldn't take much off the girls she pimped out, but she did take money, which is a crime. She was ordered to pay £125,000 unpaid tax, which is only 20% of what she earned off them, and the guy parked his car. Oh, that's the whole story. Okay, his car in the wrong space. Google. Oh my God. The thing was too small. I think Buzier probably put it in his report. It was too small for me to read. Okay, but you guys could go. The link will be in the description. Yep, no channel to the mass coach rules. They're not that good either. They rarely update translation manual. Lazy and stupid. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, hate account number 1 gives a F. Okay. Also, hate account, has anyone got the property statement on Harry and Meghan's mansion? Me, Harry, and his family definitely need security to protect them from unhinged people like this. My goodness. I think I saw this the other day, but oh, maybe this was the one. I never shared it. Okay, maybe the British government should read your report. Okay, I can't wait for this one to bite the dust. I hate that Twitter claims she doesn't break any of their rules, not even for targeting harassment, which is exactly what she's doing. I'll cheer so loudly when she gets suspended. Okay, more than that, but for the kind of thing that they're doing, it's not just suspension. Wow. Why are YouTube and Twitter support allow dangerous hate accounts to thrive? They've been reported numerous times. Okay, I'm seriously as heart attack if she obtained that information illegally and published it in any capacity. She's done, and it's officially a federal crime. Property owners and businesses have a certain level of expectation of privacy. That information was never made public, so go ahead and try it. Okay, she is obsessed and full of hate. I pity the people surround her. All right, let's read this and then that's it. If only Taz had been able to conceive it, oh my God, it may be very different story to be the hate. All right, next tweet. They all are baggage for God. Oh my goodness. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more. All right, there's other people who's reporting about it. Stop funding hate. Wow, new report from Botsentinel. All right, they did a small little article about it. All right, Meghan Markle trolls turning YouTube hate account into big money industry, netting millions across 25 channels, a data analysis estimate. Okay, let's see here. Let it be known that some of the people mentioned in this report have connection with prominent, or do I say notorious, royal reporters and have been featuring in TV report, including Samantha Markle. Okay, Angela Levine, Camilla Tomney, Richard Aden from the Daily Fair are linked to some of these hate accounts. All right, so there's that here. Okay, the one woman said, show proof. There's ton of proof. These people are truly disgusting, and no way will I want to bring my family without adequate protection in the UK. At YouTube, why are you letting this continue? Wow. Okay, this shit got a ramp up when Harry's racist brother went to Rupert Murdoch and they failed to sign the quote invisible contract. Why isn't anyone calling out Prince Willie Leak? Because the thing is that it's hard to say, okay, that she have a proof, but let me get my thought out. It's hard to say because when he is in the background, if allegedly, if he is in the background pushing people forward to do the thing, okay, and nobody can really pinpoint him or nobody is saying it's him. Maybe there is, I don't know, after I read the screenshot she put here. Maybe we could, but if he's staying in the background, it's really hard to do that. Look at that, for instance, the copyright case Meghan had done. Okay? If those Daily Fair did not say someone, senior royals, was giving them information.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
Okay, it will be extremely hard for Meghan to say, this is who's saying that. You understand what I'm saying? If Daily Fair kept this information to itself and then say a senior royal is giving the information to them, passing those information to them to defeat Meghan, we would not know or assume who would have been. Okay? So it's really hard to just say, this is the person. It's really hard, so we have to be very careful of that. But we know through court document, we know there's a senior member of the royal family who's doing that. But do we know who? We have an idea, which many reporters who have worked, is it reporters? People who have worked with the royal family have pinpoint who could it be. All right?
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point, unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
So I could only go by what other people say, and I think there's video about that. All right, let me read the the link here. There's the time, Monday, April 22nd, 2019. This sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William. Okay, there's a name. Okay, I take that back. By William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I should have read that first. Okay, the specific name is being mentioned. Okay, this sense of embattlement. This sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media as he prepares for kingship, and by the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace over Meghan and Harry by peddling the most negative coverage of the duchesses. All right, what is that? There's a nice royal family you've got there. Shame if anything were to happen to it. All right, so at least the time have mentioned it. Okay, everything is mentioned is pointing to him at least. Okay, but before I read it, I put my disclaimer because I didn't know. All right, let me read what's on the screen and go to the next tweet. Okay, I think Harry and Meghan should sue at YouTube and other social media sites alike for allowing that's the word here, terrorists to target and threaten them using their platform. Okay, just give it a rest. Futures. All right, there's one coming in this. Okay, that's a different language. Give that a rest. Okay, the millionaire makes significantly more on its own platform. Both should be stopped, of course. Okay, at Google owning YouTube, what is it, hate for profit, and allowing that much hate and misinformation is grotesque. All right, let's go to the next tweet. All right, so this this video is focusing on Brazil. Let's see here. All right, so this is someone who read the Brazil thing and then they're tweeting about it. Okay, well, at Twitter safety and at YouTube needs to account, this investigation on single-purpose hate accounts toward Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shows how the system is gamed. Imagine letting them earn $44,000 a year to purely hate, they admitted, futures. All right, I don't know if the FFS stand for. Okay, exclusive, that's the thing I just read, and the link will be in the description. Okay, there's me responding to this. Well, none of my vids, okay, can make money without a manual review. There's me mentioning it out there too. Okay, YouTube fixed it on my channel. Because of manual review, I schedule all my videos on later dates until YouTube decided to okay the videos. Sometimes YouTube go back to old vids and flag them. Okay, now I'm telling my truth here. I should have tagged, I know why I didn't tag, because I was running out of characters. Okay, sometimes YouTube go back to old videos and flag them. I have 2 re-requests for another manual review. YouTube. Okay, those hate accounts and British media are exactly why Prince Harry will not take his wife and children to a country that will not allow him to adequately protect them. They hate spewing, keep the threat at high level continuously. This is why I'm like, they are baggage for God. Why will they do that to annoy or disturb someone's peace of mind? That's Harry and Meghan and their family. Okay, those hate account and the British media are okay, I just read that. Twitter and YouTube CEO need to be in jail for allowing these abuses for so many years. How many have lost their lives in this social media platform? Okay, then those hate accounts owners need to be tracked down and locked up for many years. Okay, and let it call it like we see it. We know if this were happening to the Cambridges or anyone else, the royal family will have had this stop. They had Andy's story stop with ABC years ago. We know they could have done it. Okay, it just checked Yankee Wally still on YouTube. I don't even need to, they just baggage for God. Okay, at YouTube, clearly they have no issues with the hate and sickening. I must report her 1,000,000 times, and Twitter finally she got banned. All right, so let me move on. All right, I don't want to be another an hour. I'm close to an hour. All right, there's me responding to that. I think we sort of off from Brazil now. Okay, glad someone did that. I thought it was a must. People need to know these companies because YouTube CEO said something. They get a whitelist from companies and where and what channel to place their ads on. I don't know if my channel is considered a hate channel, but YouTube guards my channel like no other. All right, so I was responding to this and I tweeted it out and I bookmarked my tweet so I could share that with you. So let's go on this one. Okay. From the cut. All right. A new report found that there has been monetized anti-Meghan Markle movement across platforms, including Twitter and YouTube. All right. So it's still about Brazil. All right. So this comment was under that. Here is a list of the top advertisers on YouTube. Perhaps it needs to be brought to their attention too. And this is where I responded. Okay. And I tweeted it out. Okay. And I said what I said. And I'm going to put that part where YouTube CEO is saying stuff about, how do you call this? About them receiving whitelists and where to place their ads and stuff like that.
Advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist.
If there's anyone in the comments right now angrily claiming that you, Susan, are the key reason that YouTube isn't the way they wish it were, what would you say to them?
It's much more complicated. It's not just me.
You're not going to blame someone else?
I'll take ultimately responsibility for everything, but it has to do with the fact that we want to enable as many creators. We want them to have monetization. But a lot of times these issues are much more complex than people understand. That maybe the changes that we implemented, for example, are due to regulation, or they're due because these changes we've done will enable more advertisers to come and spend more revenue with YouTube creators. It's not like I just made a decision by myself and then was like,
You're not sitting in a control room flipping switches and saying, yes, turn this on. No, turn that off.
We want to have as much free expression as possible. Advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist.
If there's
We tweeted to pass the list. Thank you so much for this. All right, let me click on it. What is that? Okay, so this will be on in the description for you guys to check it. So Walt Disney, okay, Amazon, Target, Verizon, AT&T, okay, Unilever, P&G, Universal, State Farm, Samsung, T-Mobile. I used to have T-Mobile. I got out of them. They are KWB, L'Oreal, Samsung Mobile, okay, McDonald's, some of these. Okay, in one of my videos, I remember mentioning, I think it was McDonald's who usually donate to some Republican for anti-voters, something like that. All right, those Republicans who were to limit people from voting. I don't remember. I don't know if it's McDonald's, but they were in one of my old videos. I remember talking about that. Hulu, Wix, Dove, Microsoft, Walmart. These are some of the companies I've mentioned before. Okay, Spendmaster, GMW, okay, Samsung Galaxy, Disney, okay. So I'll leave this in the description. You guys could go over it. All right, so let me go to the next tweet. So it's good to know. Next tweet. Okay, blanket by Will and Kate. Ignore two people, wheelchair. Okay, this one I just saw when I turned on my computer to do this video. Okay. And I said, let me just add it. Okay. Blanked by Will and Kate. Ignore two people in wheelchair. Harry wouldn't have done that. Stick royal family. All right. So there's me. Oh, shit. This one already have 21. Like, I just did that 53 minutes ago. Literally before I started recording. I only, now I'm looking at time here. 52 minutes. Literally before I started. There's me. He responded. Oh, really? Definitely Harry will never. Every time they get the opportunity, quote, to capture, end quote, the light they crave for, they fumble. Then they're jealous of Harry's spotlight. Okay? So this is why I guess so many people like it. Okay? Meghan and Harry will have made sure to say hello to you just for making the journey. That's why, okay? That is why they did not, quote, fit in, end quote, and had to be pushed out. So is this person is the person who's in wheelchair, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Okay. I don't know how I come across it. All right. Okay, there's this, people laughing. Okay, it's not right. I wish they didn't drive. Okay, they didn't drive Harry and Meghan out, because those two would have even Princess Di. Okay, I would have said hi to you if I were there, and I'm not even in the royal family. Okay, never. There's Harry. You know, they know their position. Look at this. Look at this. There's an example here. Never. Look at this. This is, I mean, this is it. A heart of gold. And this is why I said they crave for the spotlight, but each time they get the light, they fumble. They fumble. I mean, I don't know. There's more example for them to, you know, whatever. All right, this is my last tweet. There's more comment under it, but I don't want to read all of them. Oh, there it is. I bookmarked it twice. There it is here. All right, so that was that. Oh, it was, let me finish. What did I miss? 2 selfish people ignore innocent people in wheelchair. Okay, sorry you had a poor experience. Hope you had a great day otherwise. Okay, abolish the monarchy, Pagan Trelawney. That's the squad tagging other people. Maybe that's why I was able to see it. This is what I mean. The squad are everywhere. I'm like, I don't follow him. How I was able to see it on my timeline? And there's another squaddy who's tagging Pagan Trelawney to like, come and see this tweet. Okay, damn, you're right about Harry. Will never ignore that man. Will make the time because he understands why you're there and can't say, I'm surprised, never seen that sack of humanity go out of his way for anyone beyond a dull, lifeless, waveless. He's the future like hell he is. All right, so let's do a prayer. I see my notification is popping. Oh, really? Okay. I don't normally have. Okay, so let me add this here. This one, while I was doing video yesterday, there were some tweets that I came across. I did not like that tweet, so I share it with the squad today, a few minutes ago. All right, so the squad is saying, who to black? Okay, another one to black and report. While I saw this, and I went and add this into the list. Okay, I don't normally have any to black, but I came across some while reading tweets. They seem worth a black. Use your judgment. Okay, and I put them here, and I say, use your judgment. Do what you please. All right, so that's it. Let's do a prayer. All right, let's say, I don't know. Let's say prayer for good humanity. Let's say here, good humanity. Let's see what pop up. I like to go to the homepage, see if there's something. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. Dear fellow believers in God, the all-creator, our brothers and sisters and humanity everywhere. Therefore, we call on all people around the world to do good deeds, observe fast, pray, and make devout supplication to God Almighty to end this pandemic. Okay, let's see here. Let's pick a picture. Let's do this one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh God Almighty, help us to live in a world where all people are treated equally and with dignity. Look at this, that thing I was just reading with the wheelchair. Okay, where we don't play with the lives of the people to fulfill our own selfish desire. I think this is it. This is it. Hit the nail on the head. Where we as all people are united to help each other as brothers and sisters in humanity. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to help support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could support or watch the commercials. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.